Last time on the Fool's Chronicle. If I tell you anything, I'll need enough coin to get myself along for a while. I might have to lay low for a bit. This comes back to me, so...
Of course.
Maybe a coin for an old friend.
An old friend.
I promise, Black Dove's honor, no slander will come to your establishment.
And then I fucking charge.
In that moment, that's the second that is needed for Hutch to turn around and go, "You!"
In my last moment of clarity, I wink at Hutch and then my eyes turn red.
I'm Sean Tumbokenflowers, your GM.
I'm Olivia Manning, and I play Ivanka Dove.
I am Dylan Manning. I play Mirai the Storm Cardera.
And I am Ren French, and I play Orlin Wright.
And this is our tits out episode of the Fool's Chronicle.
From Ashes. We are all wearing our tidy whities, and we're gonna watch Dylan beat the shit out of some dudes.
I mean, not just tidy whities. I think we all have pants on.
I do have pants. Handshake.
Handshake. Dylan.
That we all have pants on, we promise. Who would podcast pantsless? Not me.
Not for free.
Not for free, but...
Anyway.
We're all not wearing shirts, so bless us.
Bless us.
Red is fully in a t-shirt.
I don't own undershirts! I need to actually get some for work, but that's a separate issue.
It was for the theme, and, you really fucked it all up.
I can roll up the sleeves and make it look like an undershirt.
Yeah, keep them rolled up.
Yeah, keep them rolled up.
Anyway.
So, Storm, you are currently facing
Locked
off...
yourself in a bathroom, took some fucking perks, and...
Yeah, hopped up on Rage Essence. You're about to square off against Hutch and the rest.
Alright.
Please tell me what you're doing. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited, Dylan.
I assume this is skirmish, because they've noticed me, so I'm not, sneaking up, or I don't really have an advantage in that way.
Right.
So with the Rage Essence, my strength is increased, so would I still have to push myself to fight with them on equal footing?
That is a good question. I think yes.
Okay.
Because strength doesn't really have an effect on the, scale.
Okay.
Their scale kind of outweighs yours.
Then I am going to push myself for not to be trifled with.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll skirmish. So I roll 3 dice, because I'm pushing myself, so I get that +1.
Yep.
And I'm just going to come at these guys.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Their kind of average fighting tier is around 2.
Which, coming from 0, would be bad, except I'm using a fine weapon, which means that that's effectively tier 1, and we have upgraded weapons, which means that my weapon, when I'm fighting, my weapons are essentially tier 2, so I'm coming at them even on that form, right?
Yes, and their scale would outweigh you, except that you're pushing yourself not to be trifled with.
Yes.
I'm going to say that your effect is great, because you're currently on Rage Essence.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, your shocked harm
Yes, that
is
is
going to
true.
bring that down to standard.
A little unfortunate, but okay.
Yeah, and your situation cannot be controlled.
I will throw this out, just
Yes?
for... It says my resistance to pain is also increased. I don't know if that's going to mean damage I take, or if I can pull that here.
Nah, only because this is a kind of, more of a mental malady, I think.
I can accept that.
Yeah, this shocked is kind of not that it's mental, no, it's much more it's physically affecting you.
Yeah, I can accept that. I just...
Yeah.
Who would I be if I didn't try, Sean?
Yeah. I'm going to make a clock for beating all these guys. I'm going to say it's got to be at least a 8-tier clock.
Oh
God.
These are 3, skilled fighters and the top of their gang. So this has to be a pretty hard fight.
Okay, so Sean has set an 8-tier clock up.
I'm gonna actually gonna do this. I'm gonna make an 8-tier clock, and these two people are going to be kind of putting themselves in front of Hutch. If you want to get to Hutch, you got to get through these guys first, and this will be to get to Hutch.
Okay,
I'll say
so
Hutch's defenses are down. If you're fighting everyone at once right now.
So the 8-tier clock is getting through the other two guys?
Yes.
Okay, and then Hutch is going to be his own separate boss battle.
Yes. If that's how you want to think about it, I'm going to put it down as Hutch exposed. 8-tier
Okay.
clock to just get to Hutch.
Great. Then I am going to roll 3 dice for skirmish.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That is a 6 and 2 2s. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Standard
Oh, yeah.
effects. Oh god, I'm excited. Oh boy.
You're
This
excited,
is-
I'm excited.
This is so incredible, Dylan.
Let's see.
Oh.
Okay. Awesome. For standard effect, you're gonna tick 2 things off this clock, and because you use your extra stress to get an extra die, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So what happens is you roll up, and with your axe in your blind rage, just start swinging. In a moment, you see one of the people by Hutch step in front of him and draw out a sword, which comes to meet your axe, and as the sword impacts your axe, you crash straight through the guard and chop into this person's arm. You watch it just dangle limp next to them. You see another person taking out a pistol, and Hutch begins to pull out his sword. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do it again. I forgot that I can push myself for a greater effect, so I think I'm gonna do that this time.
Okay.
Because we established last score that I need to push myself continuously for this, which kind of sucks. But, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I am pushing for greater effect with not to be trifled with, so I'm rolling 2 dice.
Ooh, wouldn't that put you into a trauma?
No. I just marked
the
the 2
stress you have
stress, if
tallied
that's
up?
what you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, this
I
is
was
my
like,
last time being able to push myself, but...
Okay, awesome.
So I get 2 dice, and this is great effect, right?
Absolutely.
Let's let him go crazy.
Come on,
6.
come on. Yeah!
6. Yeah,
and another
okay,
2, by the
awesome.
way.
God,
Yeah,
this is so
okay.
sexy.
Here's what happens. Woo. She reels back, clutching her arm, and the other man that's there, that's not Hutch, who's currently pulling out a pistol, and as he levies it at you, you go charging towards him. With the butt of your axe, you smash the pistol out of his hands, and you just fucking crank the head of it straight towards him. I think you split his clavicle.
Not the clavicle.
He's holding on just barely. I don't think you kill him just yet, but he's holding on just barely. Bleeding out from his neck.
So he's probably not fighting me right now.
I mean, there's still threats because the clock is still going, but
Yeah.
you're untouched at this current moment.
And then I'm gonna whirl around and bring my axe to not pushing myself this time, which just reduces my effect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whirl around, use my axe on the guy who is still standing.
Mhm.
Or the girl, I think, is the one who's still standing. Skirmish still, so 2 dice.
Yeah, if you're, oh man, this is no longer really a small gang. Because you kind of split this open. So
I
I'll
mean,
say
they
you
also
don't have to...
can't push themselves anymore, so it wouldn't matter.
Right. But
But it matters for,
the
effect.
Oh.
yeah, your position also would go down. This is going to be
It is not a
Now
small
that you
gang
crack
anymore.
this open, it's still risky,
Makes sense.
and it's standard.
Great.
Because you're just going toe to toe with this
Okay,
person.
that's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay. Here's what happens. You run towards this person.
Oh, sorry, just to say it. Shouldn't I know I should have done this before. Shouldn't it be 1 above standard because rage? Wait, is above standard great or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I was confused.
Yeah, okay. Wait, calculating it in. Rage if we're not considering a gang and you're not being outclassed by scale anymore, the rage essence, and you're just fighting this one person, yeah, I would say it's great.
Hell yeah!
I'm recalculating in my head because you're going toe to toe with this one person, right? We've eliminated the person. Hutch isn't in the picture right now. You're fighting just this one person, skirmishing. That rage is pushing you above their tier.
Storm is more dangerous than one of the highest level goons in a
we
tier
own this fucking
2
city,
gang.
y'all.
You go running towards this woman, and she has the wherewithal to raise her sword. As she does, you don't stop your pace. Her sword sinks straight into your gut, and you don't flinch for a moment as you bring your axe straight down on her head. And she goes down like a lump sack of bricks. With that, you've filled this Hutch exposed clock. And Hutch is standing there, like sword and pistol in hand, looking at you.
I
imagine you're just like seething, right?
Oh yeah, there's absolutely like fully trembling body, heavy breaths, dead red eyes that do not blink. I want to stare at him dead in the eyes, pull the sword out of my gut, and charge at him with it.
Great.
Dylan!
Which is skirmish still? We're just gonna keep...
Yeah, absolutely, it's skirmish. Hutch as a fighter is tier 3, but with your rage essence, your potency brings you to his level.
So
you're gonna be at standard. Yes.
5 again.
What'd you get?
5.
5 again.
5.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Let's see, with a 5 standard. Here's what happens. You run at Hutch, and you see a few things flash in his eyes. I don't think you can process them through the rage essence, but you see them. There is recognition, a grim recognition, large amounts of surprise, and a tinge of fear. He raises up his pistol and his sword. You run up, knocking the sword away. I think you just grab it with your hand. You just lay your hand on it and just grab it. Using the blade you picked up off the other gray cloak, you drive it straight through Hutch's eye and take him straight down to the ground. His hand next to you, in his last moments, fires off a shot that rings out in this bathroom. Orlin and Dove, you hear this shot ring true from outside. I'm ticking 2 as a consequence on the alert clock here.
Which brings us to 3, I think?
3?
To full, actually.
Oh, to full?
What was the second one?
What was the second one?
Oh, what was the... Yeah.
Orlin for 1, then the commotion Orlin caused.
Oh, the commotion Orlin caused. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
In the VIP room.
Okay.
It's a gunshot in a crowded place. You can resist it, but
I will attempt to... I mean, is there a way that I can resist this?
you can. Here's the situation, actually. Dove, you see from the outside, what you know is like your manager
Yeah.
beelining towards the bathroom. And you know that if this person walks into this bathroom, it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be extremely...
You can resist in this moment right here.
I kind of go and I go, Did you hear that? I think that was from outside.
And you're saying this to the person?
Yes, my attempt is to make it sound like it came from outside the bathroom and not in the bathroom, like outside of the establishment. Like, I think there might be a fight outside or something. I don't know. I heard it. Did you hear it?
Awesome. Roll plus... I think resolve.
Resolve, which is 4.
2.
2.
Only the ones before the line.
Oh, only the ones before the line. Okay.
Oh,
Roll
right,
2
you don't
dice
have shit in a
and
tune.
I was about to say,
take the rest
Olivia's
for
got...
stress.
Why would I have fucking anything in a tune? That is a 3 and a 1.
Okay. You're gonna take 3 stress.
That's fine.
to resist the effect.
That's
Dove
fine.
still has less stress than Orlin and I.
Yeah, that's fine.
What happens instead
Yeah.
is it takes only 1 of the clocks for the alert, and this person, your manager, who is, you know the name of, is Aldo. This kind of like rough guy walks up to you and goes, I certainly heard it.
Yes, I think it might have been from outside, maybe a fight. I know the Grey Cloaks are here. There's so much going on in Six Towers right now. Something is happening outside, I think.
He kind of looks towards you. He has a black eye. You don't know what from, but obviously, it's been tough times recently. He goes, Laria, can you check outside really quick? And you see kind of the woman from the bar kind of look around, like, yes, you. And she kind of starts walking outside. He goes, hey, I'll try and calm things down.
Good idea. We don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. And I think once he's out of sight, I attempt to enter the bathroom, but it is of course locked. So I try it. The door's locked, and I go, all right. And I go back to my normal thing and hope to God that Storm has this under control.
Storm, you're trapped in here, and you don't like that.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
So Hutch is dead. All three of the guys are dead.
Yeah, they're super dead, but you hear voices outside, and you're full of rage.
I'm going to, I think, unthinking.
Is there any way that you can resist the consequences of the rage? Like, just, like, try to fucking sober yourself up in this mirror?
Is there something I can try to roll at first to, like, calm myself down, or...?
Yeah, you can resist both consequences separately, which is can't tell friend from foe, and won't stop until they're all broken. Yeah, I think you can resist them now.
Okay.
But you would have to roll to resist them, and you don't have a lot of stress left.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, I would argue they're all broken.
I mean, what Sean is saying is that I have just gained evidence that there are people outside of this bathroom.
I mean, you're hopped up on rage essence.
This is a thing that you did.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how I can, like, in character, get out of this without harming everything, but...
So there were several minutes where... It lasts for several minutes. I feel like this fight did not take several minutes. So, you are in it at the moment.
Sean, what happens when someone takes a trauma?
Ooh, what a fun question. What happens when you take a trauma is you are incapacitated for the rest of the score. You can't do anything in this score. You currently have 2 stress left to burn. So there is a pretty decent chance that if you roll to resist this, you're going to take a stress.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that if you want to resist one of the consequences, it will resist it fully. I think there's enough time on the rage essence now that it will just kind of dissipate away. But if you take a trauma, you're out for the rest of the score, and trauma is permanent.
Yes. But how does it affect, does it affect gameplay later?
If you take 4, you're done.
Yeah. What am I rolling to resist, can't stop until they're broken?
To resist can't stop until they're broken? Ooh, interesting. What a fascinating question. I think it's either resolve or prowess.
I'm a fan of
I know which one you
prowess,
want it to be.
Personally.
Like it
but
being
I
your
definitely
physical...
see the argument for resolve.
I feel like resolve makes more sense, and I hate to say that.
Yeah. Okay. I still have
Let's
2
see.
in resolve.
Okay.
So
I wonder, can you take bargains on these rolls? I don't think you can
Ooh, I
bargain.
would love to take a devil's bargain if that's an option.
I'll say that you can take a devil's bargain on this.
What's the devil's bargain? I want to hear it out.
Your devil's bargain for this is...
Dylan. Oh, the stink is gonna be...
I don't have to take it. I can hear it
I
and
would
then
already
say
have
this
to
is true.
know.
You can hear
I'm
it.
hearing the way he's...
You can hear it and bat it away, but
The devil has no hold on me. Unless he does.
You can resist this consequence, and you'll be kind of, you'll just kind of wear it off, but you're gonna be covered in blood. That's a bad look.
I'll take it. So I get 3 dice to resist?
Yes.
5 or a 6. That's
Come
all
on.
that I
Come on,
need.
Dylan.
Come on.
Come on, Dylan. Please.
Oh, this went really well.
Dylan!
Oh, this went really well.
Dylan!
I got a 3.
Oh,
3.
no! It wasn't even a 4.
It wasn't even a... Oh my
You
god.
are going to take 3 stress. And Storm, as you stare at the manacles around the door, you walk towards it with your axe at the ready. And all you see is red. There's something inside you that is fighting against you. You want to resist, and you can't. And you raise that axe above your head to swing down on that manacle chain. Your brain just can't handle it. And then you faint. You fall to the ground, clutching your axe, covered in blood. From outside the bathroom, everything is very quiet in there. And it has been for a few minutes.
Storm just got so mad that he got an aneurysm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. It is silent. I am going to assume that I think Ivanka's immediate assumption is no one is alive in that room. Or at least no one is conscious in that room.
To be fair, no one is conscious in that room.
So I think that
So it's a fair assumption.
she goes to find whatever secluded corner that Orlin has locked himself into. And wait, where did you land? Where did you land, friend? You think?
Under the stairs.
Yeah, I find you and I go, John, have you noticed that the bathroom's been a little interesting lately? I think it might be broken. I think we might need to close it for the rest of the night. Don't you agree?
I think so. I think maybe that probably would have been a good idea from the get-go.
Yes,
but,
yes. Management's been strange recently. I just think that in order to sort of keep our image up as a respectable place, those grey cloaks, they saw the state of our bathroom and they left in disgust.
Look, no accounting for taste.
We can't have that happen. We can't have that happen.
Well, I mean, who's really to trust the word of a bunch of people who spill drinks on themselves?
Exactly.
But I see your point. Let's close it up.
Yeah, so let's just sort of spread that. I'll write a sign, put it on there, etc., etc.
I should probably.
You should probably get out of here.
I was gonna say I should be on cleanup duty.
You should be.
Because you're the.
You should.
You are the face. I am the little raggedy.
You should be on cleanup duty.
Guy.
Don't you think? It was nice talking to you, John. Hope the wife's doing all right. And then I leave.
So Orlin is currently going towards the bathroom to close it.
I do write. I'm gonna add documents to my
Sure.
thing. I also added my
fun
Find
little-
Disguise kit posthumously, just because I am disguised.
Okay.
I am disguised. And I give him a little sign that says, oh fuck, what's the old word for bathroom? There's like an old acronym
Water
for bathroom.
closet?
Latrine?
Water closet?
WC. WC.
WC.
Yes. I write WC out of order, and then I
It's
underline
not
it a couple
old.
times.
It's British.
It's just
Oh, is
British.
it British?
That's the same thing.
The
That's
only-
the same thing.
That's true.
Can
That's true.
Can I tell you guys a secret? The only
Yeah?
thing I know
It's
that
Pop
from is
Tropica
Pop
Mystery
Tropica
Train.
Mystery Train.
Oh wow.
Hey, Olivia, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Samesies.
Okay, so I write WC out of order. I underline it a couple times. I give it to Orlin, and I go, John, put this up, would you? I'll spread the word.
Thank you, Dot. No.
Try
Dove,
again.
where are you going before Ren has to come up with another name?
I want to hear them do it.
Dot.
Dot?
Ugh,
Yep, that's my name.
Yep.
Whatever.
that sucks.
So I think that I'm sort of like I'm continuing along my server route. I think the play here is like that this is a disaster, but not to the extent that it truly is. Like, I think that
Right.
I'm like still serving people, and then I'm just like whispering casually to other employees, like, the bathroom's busted. Couple of grey cloaks left in disgust. Let's try not to edge anyone towards that area until we're closed, alright?
Cool. This would be very effective if not for the 2 gray cloaks that have just left their VIP room and are walking with Chauncey towards the bathroom. Dove, you see this. Orlin, you're already there.
Great. I am going to, I sort of give eyes to whatever employee I was talking to, and I go, oh shit, let me fix this, alright? And I go up to them and I go, hello, gentlemen, I am so sorry about the incident earlier. John is new, and can I say this? He's not entirely right in the head. Your friends, I am so sorry for what happened to them. Giant's Peace is not on the menu. I don't know why he suggested it to you all, but it's not on our menu. It never has. It never will be, clearly. But your friends, they left. I understand why they were frustrated. I understand why you are frustrated. And I just want to know if there's anything that we can do to help you all. Maybe refund some of your purchases or give you some... anything, really. We are so sorry. The Vanity's End tries its best to uphold itself as a high-class establishment, and this night has just... I don't know. John will be receiving consequences.
You see kind of the Orland would know is the more hot-headed one of the two, start to, like, step towards you, but the other one kind of, like, steps in front and goes, yeah, it's been a night.
Yes, I am so sorry. John will be not working at this establishment anymore.
It's okay. Just looking for, my friends, Hutch, the rest, so we can all leave.
Hutch, I'm sorry, is that the big one?
Yeah, he kind of looks around. You can describe him like that.
Yes, they went into the washroom a bit ago, and I don't know if they didn't like what they saw in there, or if they didn't enjoy the company of this establishment anymore, but they left. I saw them talking to someone, maybe it was John, but they gave him a hard time about it, and they left.
You're gonna have to do a sway roll here. Or some sort of, other roll that is conversation-based.
Yep.
Are we going for sway?
I'll sway.
Awesome.
Yep. I am using a disguise or other form of covert misdirection, so I do get +1 die to rolls to confuse or deflect suspicion.
Yes.
Using Cloak and Dagger, my new special
Yeah,
ability.
I like that. Yeah, I'm with that.
I am actively pretending like I work here, and I'm trying to.
These people
Great.
are quite social, but you are just as social as they are. You guys are both operating at tier 1 with your fine disguise kit, so let's say this is going to be standard effect.
Great. What's my position?
This is going to be risky.
Why?
Because this whole situation, if one thing goes wrong,
Yeah, it does smell.
right now,
It does smell.
everything will go wrong.
Okay, yeah, I'll give that to you. Okay, so
You're-
3
you're-
die, standard effect, risky. That is 2 4s and a 5.
You do it, but there's a consequence.
I don't like it when our actions have consequences.
I don't like it either.
It's almost like it's the game.
Weird, I actually get +1.
Oh,
So
you
that's
got a +1.
6.
Okay, well, my bad.
I get a +1 to charisma saves, so...
Yeah, okay. Here's what happens. This guy kind of nods and goes, yeah, that sounds like them. Sorry about the night. Well, get out of your hair. And, turns back to the other person and goes, Syra, let's go take out the trash. And Syra grabs Chansey by his lapel and starts dragging him out of there. And they're leaving.
I steel myself, and I continue to spread the word that the bathroom is closed.
Do I see Chansey being dragged out?
Orlin, I think you're by the bathroom, doing your bathroom things.
No! Don't kill my son!
They're gonna kill Ren's son.
No! Don't hurt my precious boy!
He's gonna kill Ren's son. And honestly, Ivanka's okay with that. Olivia's not. But Ivanka's okay with
I'll kill your boy toy. You know what? Fuck the ships. Fuck the fanfic. Fuck the fan art. No, we're done. Give me Chansey or give me death.
What is Orlin doing?
So, all right. Orlin is gonna try and get into the bathroom because he doesn't know his cool guy is dying.
Yeah, you try the door handle. You actually the first thing you notice is the door stops before the chain can stop it, and you feel something kind of like soft on the other side of it. It's kind of like it's kind of stopping you.
Oh no!
And from the doorway, you see, I would say, an unreasonable amount of blood.
All right. I'm gonna look down and see if I see Storm's hair or body or face or any recognizable traits.
You see the butt of Storm's axe. Just the only thing you can see. And some legs.
Kid fell down. Shit. Fuck. Can I have burglary. I came prepped with burglary gear.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Break into this bathroom.
I'm gonna try and bust into the bathroom.
I feel like there's enough going on right now that this isn't going to be super... I don't think you're going to have to sneak around or anything, or... I think with enough time and burglary gear, you can just kind of crack this open.
Because I have ensured that no one will go near this bathroom. That is what I am actively doing.
So with time and a lot of doing, you kind of get your hand around the door. You're kind of blindly trying to pick the lock on this manacle, and you hear a click.
And I'm gonna open the door gently because I have a deep fear as to who is at the bottom of the door.
You walk in to this room, and in it are 4 bodies. You see Hutch with a sword straight through his head. You see another person bleeding out, gasping, bleeding out from their neck, and another person with what you can recognize as an axe wound straight through their head. All of those people are laid out by the sink. As you look down, you see Storm on the ground, clutching his axe.
Shit.
What do you do?
Oh, fuck, kid. Come on. I'm gonna flip Storm over and check and see, because they're covered in blood. I want to see if any of it's theirs, or how much of it's theirs.
You see a flesh wound. Storm, actually, I didn't tell you to take this, but take 1 harm stabbed. It's under less effect.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You see Storm bleeding from this hole in their torso, but other than that, all this blood looks pretty external.
Okay.
And as you're investigating, you notice just slightly that Storm is breathing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna kill you when you wake up. And I'm gonna relock the doors.
Yeah?
And Orland's janitorial service is gonna commence.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Fool's Chronicle. I'm Sean Tumbokenflowers. What can we get started for you? While you're deciding, let me entice you with some messages. Go ahead and pull up to the first window and check out the Fool's Chronicle on Patreon. For just $10 a month, you can listen to talkbacks where we break down each episode with looks behind the scenes. If you're looking to skip the line and get straight to your Fool's Chronicle content, you can find us at Fool's Chronicle on Instagram and on the artist formerly known as Twitter. Thank you, dear listener, for listening to the Fool's Chronicle episode 14. We'll be back in just 2 weeks on August 17th, so I'll see you then. Dove, what are you doing?
So, I would like to find, what was my manager's name? Arlo?
Aldo, I think?
Aldo? Okay. It was like 10 minutes ago.
We'll find out when we listen to the recording.
Well, ADR.
It's written
it.
down. It's written
My
down
manager,
here.
my manager name. I kind of find him, and I go, I don't know if anyone's told you yet, but the bathroom is not looking good. Those grey cloaks that got all the things spilled on them, they left. They said that it was a disgrace or something. I don't remember. John was sort of incoherent. But seeing as the bathroom is broken and closed for the night, I will take full responsibility. I trained John when he was new, and it's my mistake, and I will ensure that once everyone is gone, he will clean up the mistake that he made. He will clean up the mess that he made.
Aldo looks towards a clock on the wall and goes, Yeah, we could wrap up. Just a few stragglers left, really. Most of our patronage on, the second day of the week is just he kind of points towards the VIP room.
Yes.
But it's my establishment. I'll help clean as well.
No, really, you don't have to do that. This was none of your doing. I feel responsible for this.
You gotta convince this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is...
Damn it, he's a do-gooder.
Yeah, I know, right?
I am no longer getting +1 die to rolls to confuse or deflect suspicion, correct?
Yeah?
Why not?
I mean, am I deflecting suspicion? Not really.
Yeah, you're just trying to convince this guy to leave.
Leave this alone.
This guy is gonna be tier 1.
Any devil's bargains for
Devil's
me?
bargains
Devil's bargains
that I can
for
put in
Michelle?
front of you? Let's see. It'll take a while for this place to close.
Okay.
For everyone to kind of file out and wrap things up. It's just gonna take a while.
What's my placement? What's my position and effect?
This is going to be controlled, and your effect is going to be standard.
Great. So I'm just gonna take a good ol' 3 die and sway. That's a 6.
Yeah.
6, 5, 3. All odd numbers.
No.
Nope.
No.
Man, we're so close to
Nope.
knowing math. I swear. One of these days we'll figure it out.
One of
Every-
these days.
Every day
One
we
of
get
these days it'll
closer.
happen.
Aldo looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I can actually use the time off. Thanks."
No problem.
And he starts wrapping things up.
Oh, I would also like to say I may or may not have promised the Grey Cloaks some repayments on their purchases for this trouble. Hope that wasn't wrong. It felt
It's-
right at the time. They seemed aggressive.
It's pretty standard, yeah.
Alright. Good to know.
Yeah. Aldo starts to kind of like clean up. You see, Loria has walked back in from outside. She kind of like looks to Aldo and shrugs about the gunshots, and everyone starts to clean up. It's
Yeah, I help as much as I can for a person that doesn't actually really know much about this establishment. But I can pretend real
Yeah.
well.
It is. You bring this to a close. It's I imagine this is kind of an establishment people go to like early in the morning, or like people go to and stay at until like early in the morning, like a bar. So it's pretty late. Once everyone's kind of closed up and everyone's left, it's been, I'm gonna say, an hour or two
Cool.
since you had that conversation. Orlin, I imagine, is still kind of
Yeah, it's a grisly scene to clean up, I imagine.
jump to when everyone's left.
Yeah, I make sure no one else is here. I open the door to the bathroom. How close is the bathroom to an exit? Where, like, I don't know, maybe there's some trash cans.
Closer to a back exit.
I open the door.
door is still locked.
Oh, really? Is the door still locked? Okay, then I use
door's still locked.
my burglary gear that I brought along to open the door also.
Orlin, what does the bathroom look like right now?
The blood has been cleaned off of Storm, and Storm has been, like, kind of tucked away in a little corner, like...
Gently placed on a stall.
Yeah, just, like, Orlin is worried, because, obviously, like, Storm has never gone down before, and that's terrifying. But now that she's cleaned up, and he's gonna start working on, first and foremost is getting the body parts into bags, and then clean the blood up afterward. I know a little bit too much about the order to do this in. Don't ask me how I know that.
I won't. Ren.
And I'm glad you pointed it out.
We've never done anything illegal in our lives.
We've made this joke too many times for Ren to be talking about why they know this.
Police officers listening. First of all, I don't know why you're listening. Second of all,
Yeah, we hate cops on this
We
podcast.
fucking, yeah, leave.
We have made so many anti-cop jokes by this
and
point.
second of all, you can't prove anything.
You walk into a pretty clean scene. 3 body-shaped bags, and Storm kind of sat up on a wall with their axe in front of them.
I sort of gesture to Storm and I go, what was this?
They took a hit when they were fighting. It wasn't enough, I don't think, to bring them down. They've taken worse with that nasty burn and all. But something happened. They went down. I'm worried about him, but for the time being, he's still breathing. So I just propped her up against the wall.
We'll take her to the doctor when we're done. So, what now?
Now?
And I hand Dove the smallest of the 3 bags.
We drag.
Great. What's our plan here? Put it in the dumpster, send it down the river, what?
I mean, here's the thing. I need to exercise these bodies fast. They've been dead for a minute. So, like, if we can get them to a place to do that better.
The restaurant's closed now. It's
Yeah,
not a restaurant.
I mean,
the Vice Den is closed now.
I have not had hesitations about this in the past. The difference here is we have a little Sleeping Beauty over here.
yes.
And that didn't go great when they were awake. I'm loath to see what would happen when they were asleep.
You can move my body.
Do you hear something?
I can still hear his voice.
Oh, then you fucking idiot.
I go, yeah, Dove kind of sighs. Do you think the back alley is enough?
Yeah, I could work with the back alley.
Great. Then I start hauling this body out to the
Great.
back alley.
You drag this body out. Orlin, I imagine you're grabbing another one.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe 2, I don't know.
One at a time. Orlin is not capable of that.
Yeah, Storm, you're kind of our main body grabbing dude. So we are kind of at a
Is
loss
Storm
here.
just kind of still in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I think I set her up in a booth.
Okay. Something nice and cushy.
Better than the bathroom floor.
Kind of took too much of their own
Yeah.
product.
Yeah, out back here, there's a, Dove, you see it first, and then Orlin, in quick succession, there is a dumpster, a few crates, of some sort of supplies. It's a real cramped alley, and, I think, Orlin, you notice it first. The smell of blood. It's already out here.
Fresh or old?
Fresher than you'd like it to be, but probably also older than you'd like it to be.
Yeah, I know what that is, so I'm going to pretend like I don't notice it. And I am...
Man, I hope Chansey got home okay.
Let's focus on the task at hand, please.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Do we feel comfortable doing it here? Well, I can move these bodies somewhere else, but
Listen, when I kill people, I tend to expect their bodies to get noticed. This is not what I do. So,
fair enough.
I will help you in whatever you think is the wisest decision, and then I will haul Storm into a cab. This is my job here.
I need you to vacate the premises because I don't want a repeat of last time. That went poorly.
Yes, that fucking works for me. And I go
Yeah.
back into the Vice Den, and I babysit Storm's unconscious body. I think I, try to wake them up. And I'm like, Storm? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Storm's fully out. Orlin, you have 3 bodies in front of you, that you know of, and...
Is that third one fully dead yet? The one that had the...
I'll say by now, 2 hours later,
It has been a long time.
100% super dead.
I meant to say put them out of their misery, but I didn't say that, and so I guess they just kind of suffered for a little bit.
Yeah, that guy just kind of bleeded out. That's cool. That's a cool move from Orlin.
That's so cool.
Watching you
That's
clean
just
up
hear
the
Yeah.
Orlin whistling a tune as he mops up their blood, which is actively leaking.
Oh, God.
Yeah. A cool move from Orlin.
super cool.
Are you gonna try and grab all these ghosts, and where are you putting them? Because you only have 2 spirit bottles.
Well, first... No, you're right. Okay.
Is one of them filled?
I didn't capture any ghosts last time. I released
No,
them.
we didn't take any.
True.
So in fact,
yeah.
he should have a couple extras.
All right. How that works?
That's how this works.
How that works.
So, I'm going
God, I
to use an item that I have been giddy to use since day one. That's my ghost key.
Yeah. Okay.
You're fucking what? I know nothing about your class.
It's absolutely insane because,
fuck?
like, I remember, like, I made the vid every time, like, I tuned to the ghost field. Let me read out what the ghost key does. An arcane device that can open ghost doors.
What the fuck? You gonna put these guys in a ghost
There is
bed
an
and
echo
breakfast?
of the entire city across the ages trapped in the ghost field. Sometimes a door to that place can be found.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I am horrified.
Yeah.
And
sure,
so
okay.
I'm going to try and open a door to one of the most supernaturally charged places I know of, and that would be Flint's lab.
Your backyard. Okay.
I feel like if any place has a
You're just gonna try to deliver it straight up? That's so incredible.
I feel like you can't open a door to another. Like, I don't think this is a teleport key. I think this is more like if you wanted to find a shortcut that wasn't there before, then that would be the way to do it. But if you wanted to, I don't know,
I thought it was a door to the
make
afterlife.
quick work of these bodies to Flint, that would be, I guess, kind of the play.
Yeah.
It would take a while though. You're dragging these bodies still across distance. Just easier.
I will grab I'll attempt to wrangle the 2 souls of the ones. Just 2 of them. I was going to say of the ones who died first, but that's nothing.
Okay. That will be 2 attune rolls.
Yeah, it will. All right, what's my prognosis, Doc?
I'm gonna say it's risky. Doing it one at a time. I guess. Oh man, I really want to put it at desperate. I'm not.
How
gonna
do
lie,
I not?
Because this is such a
I mean, it's closed though. Like the place is closed. There's no one
right.
around.
But the thing that Orlin is doing is on his own going to summon a spirit to try and capture it. This is this is a dangerous thing no matter how you slice it. Pulling a fresh spirit, from the great beyond that has recently had great violence done to them, and you're gonna pull it out here, it's always going to be desperate. There's other ways through your crew that you can make this, a lot cleaner, as, Ember Death and stuff like that, but just doing it like this kind of this is like trying to do surgery with a rusty scalpel, and that's
Would it be easier if I waited for the ghosts to leak out themselves?
I mean, yes, but that would take, time. It wouldn't be right now. It probably wouldn't even be within the next few days.
I thought it was within hours. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. That has changed my perspective on the entire game that we have played for however long we've been playing. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna drag the bodies to Flint's place.
Orlin,
That be me.
I need you to think real hard about that.
You are right. I would be dragging 3 full yeah. There's
3 full bodies through,
Through
Yeah.
active hostile territory.
okay, so we're gonna desperate roll, I guess.
No,
yeah, okay.
Well, the other
that's fine.
If you want to, the other option is you just get rid of these bodies and hope these ghosts don't come
I
back.
don't trust that.
You shouldn't, because I'm your DM. But
And Sean's
I'm
so
so mean to you guys
mean
all the time.
All the time.
I'll leave it up to you.
I'll drag the first one out.
Okay? And what are you doing?
Bottle it.
Okay. Give me an attune roll. It's going to be desperate. It's going to be standard.
Alrighty, mark experience. Level up that attune, baby.
Yep.
Bing, 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 bing. But for this, I'm only rolling 2 dice.
Yes.
That's a crit, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Oh, you are so clutch when it matters, Ran. You're a fucking idiot 95% of the time. But man, when you need it.
Orlin, when you were out with your Now Dukes recently, if you remember Leopold, you were reminded of his ways of spirits, and you kind of embody that for a moment as you just compel this ghost to appear, snatch it with your spirit hook, and pull it straight into a bottle.
Oh, little guy.
You have a second body here, bud.
Yep.
3, actually.
Well, I can drag one body.
2 others.
All right,
Sure.
now we're going to be rolling 3 dice. I dropped one of them.
You dropped one of them.
Cock die,
Nope,
unless
it was a
six.
4 and it landed on the carpet, so it doesn't matter. Cock die.
Then it's all cock die.
Oh, listen to that. I could be the first
good
person in the
sound. 3 dice.
podcast to roll 4 dice at one time.
That's true.
Oof.
That's untrue, actually. I'm the first person, but continue.
Fuck off.
Drop these dice.
Oh god.
3, 5, 5.
Okay.
Not good. Could be worse.
Yeah, not good.
But it could be so much worse.
Here's what happens. You are pulling out this spirit, and as you do... Which one is this one? Which spirit is this?
I feel like I would leave, what's his name for last? I have...
Hutch?
Hutch. I feel like I'd leave Hutch for last. That feels right.
Okay. Then let's say this is...
I feel like if this is the one that's giving me trouble, I feel like this is the one who bled out and watched me clean up.
Okay. Let's say this is Clavicle. And Clavicle over here, who knew you needed medical knowledge to listen to this podcast? Clavicle over here, as you evoke this spirit, it comes out with more force than you thought it would. As in a moment, you hear a loud crack. Inside Dove, you see lamps flashing, and it reminds you of your first score. As Orlin, this spirit, you grab it with your lightning hook as it sends a electroplasmic shock straight down it through you. You are going to take a harm here. It's going to be a level 2 harm.
Fucking hell.
As you drag this ghost into a spirit bottle. That harm is going to be unattuned.
No!
You feel psychically weaker as this electroplasm shocks up your arm.
Oh, you fucking bitch. You are getting sold. Oh, you're getting sold so fast. I'm gonna take the bottles and everything, and I'm just gonna be like muttering and grumbling under my breath, and just like I'm gonna take the body and try and use the ghost key to find like back alleys, back ways through. Although I do have one quick question, Sean, my good friend.
Yes?
Do I see Chansey?
That is a good question. Let's do this. You're using this ghost key to get to where you're going. I'd like you to roll something to get there discreetly. I think Attune has a good place here. I think maybe Prowl has a good place here to use these kind of back alleys and such.
I mean, they are distinctly
I would
unattuned.
still be better with Attune than with Prowl.
It's up to you.
So I'll Attune, but this time taking away my 3rd die already. God. So we'll just roll the 2.
Ugh.
If I get stuck in time in the ghost field,
that's it for Orlan's wrap.
there it is.
We're fucked.
I'll say this is going to be risky and standard.
Alrighty. What cock die? At least one of them is a 6. We'll see. 6 and a 4.
Okay.
Not a crit.
Okay. You drag Hutch through this spirit door. You start taking these back alleys and canalways, tunnels and such, working your way towards Flint. Duskfall is very beautiful like this, with all the ages of it cast upon each other. You can imagine almost overlaid on top of each other. And as you round a corner, going down another side street, you see spirits all around you. Most of them are the echoes of people from years gone past, ever since Calamity began, all trapped within this city. Most of them don't pay any mind to you, you don't pay any mind to them, but one catches your eye. His face is bruised and battered, and he sits next to a trash fire, and he holds a bottle of whiskey.
No, come on. Chansey, that's not you, is it?
The ghost looks up at you and wordlessly offers you that bottle of whiskey.
Nah, put the piss liquor away. I think this is an occasion that deserves something a little nicer.
I pull out 2 glasses and a flask that just has written on it the good stuff.
So you lay down the body of Hutch for a moment and sit down with Chansey, pouring for both of you a glass of the good stuff. And the face of the spirit doesn't have any defined features. More so they flicker in and out. But the way his head turns towards you, the way it tilts slightly, the way he holds his glass, you can tell that he's at peace. And he raises his glass to you.
Cheers, old friend.